Our next topic is proofreading and revising a research paper. Before you do anything else, once your research paper is done, you should always proofread it first. If you go into Review tab, there is a spelling and grammar check that you just need to click on. And once everything is done, it'll tell you that you're good to go. However, when I read through this and I get to this line here, it says you can add a page break anytime you want. The spelling and grammar checklist didn't catch this, but this is the wrong break. The break I want is this. So you do want to make sure that even though you can run a spell check, you want to do some proofreading as well. If you need to modify a source, let's say our source here, we see it's GCF Learn Free. Maybe it was supposed to be GFC Learn Free. If we go into our reference tabs, we can manage our sources from here. And from this Manage Our Sources, once it opens, we can pick which one we want and we can edit it to change it to GFC if that's the way we want it. It actually is GCF, so I'm just going to cancel out of there and close that. The next section I want to talk about is the navigation pane. Now the navigation pane allows you to go to a certain page in a document, a certain word, and it does many other things. So if we're going to the View tab, and under the Show group, you'll see Navigation Pane, and it's going to open the navigation pane. The first thing we want to do is look for certain words. So we're going to make sure that Results is highlighted. So we're going to type in a word. Let's say we want to look for that word break that I had typed in before. It will actually show you the occurrence on the left, and it will highlight it in your document. If we want to do a different word, like the word the, there is 7 of 101. So it shows up a lot is what it's telling us. But the reason I use the word the is because if you notice here, the word the is in the word other. So it still picks that, or it's here in the word theme. So it's picking more than just the word the. If we only wanted it to select the word the, we might want to put a space at the end. And look, that shut it down to 59 results. So it doesn't pick any of the words that have the in the word. If we wanted to make sure it was only the, put a space at the beginning. You'll notice that nothing started with a the somewhere in the middle, so that's what's going to work for us now. So we're going to take that out of there, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to certain pages. So we're going to click on Pages, and there's only 2 pages in our document. Doesn't matter if we take out the just that way it doesn't have it in here. So now you'll know if I want to go on page 1, we can go on page 2, page 3. You'll notice that all those white lines in there, that's because I probably have a space still up here. As soon as I take that out, sorry about the beeping, it will just show up like normal now, and I can skip through all of my pages. Another option you might work on if you don't want to open a navigation pane, you can go to your Home tab, and on the right hand side you do have the Find, where you can click on Find and it opens up your navigation pane. Underneath Find you'll see Replace. This allows you to find a certain word. Let's say we're going to look for the word theme and we want to replace it with Discuss. Now you'll notice this says theme with a capital T, so I should probably do Discuss with a capital T. And I'm going to replace one. So I'm going to do Replace, and there my theme there, just turn to Discuss. If I do Replace All, I've made 19 replacements. So once I do OK, I can undo the Replace All and get back my theme, and undo just the Replace to get back my theme from my Discuss. The final thing you may have to do when you're editing a document is copy or cut and replace. So what we're going to do is we're going to just copy this first row. So we're going to go up to our Home tab and hit click Copy, and we're going to copy it down to the front of this row. So I'm just going to go back to my Home tab and paste. You can use the shortcut keys Control-C for copy and Control-V for paste. You'll notice now that we pasted this, we are going to have a Paste Options menu here. So let's say we didn't want to keep the source formatting, we wanted to merge formatting. Since our formatting is the same, it's not going to make a difference. Or keep text only. So if I had changed this to be red and maybe a larger font, I could copy that and I can add it here. And when I paste it, it pastes it to match what was currently there. But if I didn't want it to match the source formatting, I can merge it to match the destination formatting. If I didn't want this to remain there, I could just cut it and it'll move it out, and then I can paste it below. And again, I have the options to just paste as text, to merge the formatting, or to keep the source formatting.